Hello everybody, welcome back to Grey Matter. We'll be continuing on where we last left off. Enjoy. Okay, let's go see what the problem is. Guess we'll go through the usual motions. Okay. Hello.
I just heard on the radio. There was an incident at the pool of St. Edmund Hall last night, and they mentioned another one at Horsepath Track the night before.
What happened at the pool?
I want you to go over there immediately and find out what happened. Exactly what happened. I want a detailed report.
You want me to investigate?
Well, I can't go. You'll have to be my eyes and ears, Sam.
Okay.
Well, what are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Go!
Well, aren't you a pleasant man to be around? Maybe I should change my name to Laura. Alright, let's see what our objectives are. See, Railer Swole, there's always a plant in the house. Throw something in the water, setting a trap, and chapter 4 bonus. Okay. Yeah, he's actually going by the name Houdini. Apparently he escapes a lot. Anyway, let's go get some grub first. It's always fun to see her scoff down a plate that apparently never runs out of food.
You're up early. Give me 2 shakes and I'll have your breakfast ready.
Can't. I'm off to Oxford right now.
Ooh.
Your age, you need a good breakfast.
I'll grab something at school. Thanks, though. You're sweet.
Americans.
I know, right?
It looks like another paper was left this morning. Why do I get the feeling someone wants David to find out about these incidents?
The Oxford student, new prank on the campus, the pool of blood. Another bizarre prank similar to the one that occurred at the Horsepath Track happened yesterday. Witness claimed to see something in the water before the pool turned a dark purple. The incident terrorized one student, Janie Smith of the St. Edmund Hall. She was treated at a local hospital and released. It seems that the two malicious incidents might be related to an upcoming rush week, though nothing quite like this has ever been seen at Oxford before. Yeah, I think we could all use one of those. Alright, we be off then. Let's go to St. Edmund's Hall first then, I guess. Go see what's up. Well, thanks for that. Oh, wait, isn't that the same guy that's standing in front of the... What? I guess we can't talk to him. Apparently we can mosey on off to there. Alright, let's go to the pool. I'm assuming that's where we need to go.
Hang on there, miss. Over here, please.
Hi.
And now you're willing to talk to me.
You'll need to show me a student ID before you're allowed anywhere in this building.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we'll be able to use Helena's idea. Oh no, wait, I put my own photo on it. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna help, but...
Here's my ID.
Let's take a look. Helena. That's a beautiful name. Beautiful name. Beautiful girl.
Thank you.
Seems to me we've got another Helena in residence. Let me see.
Don't bother. I know her. Red hair, nice girl. Can I go up now? I'm running late.
Aren't they all? Go up then. Under grad wing only, though. That way, only grads allowed up on their side.
Oh, all right.
There's always a hierarchy, miss. Way of the world, isn't it?
It might be. I mean, he looks like a guy that would be on your heels the entire time. Just weird that there's one here being the guardian of the gates, for lack of a better phrasing, as well as on the other one. Maybe it's a requirement. Only people named Bulldog. Or maybe Bulldog is like slang or something for doorman. I don't know.
That looks like a statue I saw in Copenhagen. Sort of. The clock was stopped at 11:42. That's about when the incident occurred. Nifty trick. Are these filters the new ones?
No, I've just installed the new ones. Those are for the bin.
Were these filters in the pool when the water was stained?
Yeah.
The sides of the pool are clean. I don't see any residue left by the dye.
Yeah, I do. Good times, those. Alright, pool man.
Flip-flops. With socks? He looks more like a German tourist than a pool man.
Share with me thine wisdom.
Hi there. I see the pool is back to its usual color today.
Yeah.
How'd you get the dye out?
Well,
Indeed.
whatever was in there, filter's got it out by morning.
Did anyone take a sample of the water while it was stained?
What for?
Wizardry.
To analyze it?
It don't matter. It's out now.
Yeah, that scientific inquiry thing is highly overrated.
That's it.
Did you notice any sign of tampering with the pool controls? Maybe evidence of someone putting something in the input system?
No.
That's helpful. Thanks.
Yeah. Severely helpful.
The pool looks normal now.
Polaroids.
The water was really purple. I think I'll hang on to this.
Yeah, sure. Steal crime scene
The water
photos.
was really purple.
Because I just started streaming 8 minutes ago, so. And I'm pretty sure this game is not something that everybody is overly thrilled about just watching. I can understand that, but it's something I'm enjoying quite now, so, you know. Speaking of which, I need to check something. Yeah, we're good. So how much did that help us? We're halfway there. Alright, I need to go check the... Yeah, same. Ooh, free toilet paper.
A roll of toilet paper and nail polish. Home manicure, perhaps?
Or not.
I think that's St. Edmund Hall's crest.
It's just...
Someone's been busy. Guess it's break time.
That's like a really huge bucket, isn't it?
I guess those are for ventilation or odor control. I don't know who's in that room. Maybe there's a list around here somewhere.
Okay. Well, let's go check out room 106 then.
I don't know who's in that room. Maybe there's a list around here somewhere.
Yawn. Well, back to the lobby then. Pretty sure there was the list somewhere. I'm guessing that's what we need to find. Resident board. There we go.
Jeannie Smith is the girl who was at the pool last night. I wonder if she talked to me. Jeannie Smith is a...
Jeannie Smith. (106). Cool. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of what streaming is great for, huh? Or YouTube in general, television in general, whatever, entertainment, things you don't need to actively do things about. Entertainment. Woo. Though I guess watching live surgery might not be the best thing to do while eating.
Yes? Hi, Jeannie Smith?
I'm a blood ghoul.
Hi, I'm Sam.
Nope. Alright.
I heard about what happened last night. I know I don't know you, but I wanted to ask you about the pool, if that's all right.
Are you a reporter or something?
No, I'm actually worried about a friend of mine. Can I come in?
I guess it's all right.
You said you were worried about a friend.
Yeah. My friend is kind of a well-meaning prankster. I'm worried that this might be his doing. I'm really hoping not, but I wanted to hear more about it.
I don't know anything about your friend, but I can tell you this was not a prank.
Are you all right?
Yes, sorry.
Well, neither are going anywhere. You can always catch the stream later on or watch the episodes later on. Well, at least over here there's somebody who will hear your comments, so, you know. Anyway.
Can you tell me exactly what happened?
I was getting ready to get into the pool. I was putting on my cap and thinking about something else, a paper that's due. Suddenly, the hair on my arm stood up. The air got very dry, almost as if the air was filled with electricity. I looked around, trying to figure out what it was. And then I saw it. In the water. It was awful.
A sandwich. I don't know.
What did you see in the water?
No one believes me. I can't even describe it.
Can you try? I'll believe you.
It was like a shape under the water. You know how water is displaced when there's something moving through it? Only, there was nothing there. It was a human form, in the water, but it wasn't there. God, I know it sounds insane, but it was evil. I felt it. I'll never go near that pool again. I don't even want to be in this building anymore. I want to go home.
Okay.
How many people were in the pool at the time?
Just two girls, swimming. They were already in the water when I got there. I yelled at them to get out.
Did you know them?
I've seen them swimming before. Look, they had nothing to do with it. They were as terrified as I was.
The shape in the water. Could it have been dye being pumped into the pool? It was dyed purple according to the paper.
No, that happened later. I saw the shape go all the way to the far end and then turn around. Just like a swimmer doing laps. And then the water slowly changed color. Like this thing, this presence was staining it. I'll never forget it as long as I live.
What time did this happen?
I left to go down there about 11:30. It wasn't long after that. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I'm sorry, but I really don't want to talk about it anymore.
That's cool. Thanks for being honest with me. Listen, it's none of my business, but you mentioned leaving school. Don't do that. Do you know how lucky you are to be going to this school? Seriously? I know you were scared. but I'm sure this was a prank. Even if it was a sophisticated one. It wasn't aimed at you. You just happened to be there. Don't let it ruin an opportunity like this. It's so not worth it.
I know you're right. Thanks, truly.
I'll see you.
Guess I'm not investigating the rest of the room.
Someone is rigging these tricks, and it's starting to piss me off. Well, it's not going to happen again. Tonight's experiment takes place in the gym at St. Edmund Hall. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to catch whoever's doing this. I'm
Getting a phone call.
Hi, this is Sam.
St. Edmund Hall Quad now, Chiquita.
Sure. Be right there. I guess they heard.
You just call me a banana. Hey, fine, we'll go to the hall. How?
Hey, there's the wench. I vote for drawing and quartering her. Everybody in?
Leave Sam alone.
We all made our own decisions to join the experiment.
Not me. I was played like a fish on a line.
Like that would be hard. What do you know about the pool, Sam?
I know you shouldn't jump to conclusions. At least not yet.
Too late. I'm already deep, deep in conclusion land.
It really is too bizarre. For God's sake. Once might have been a coincidence, but twice. It's getting a little frightening. I'm not at all sure we should go back tonight.
My mum wouldn't like it. What if we're implicated in these pranks, maybe even expelled?
Well, I find it exciting. That is, we might actually be doing something. Besides, Dr. Styles is counting on us.
I want to see what happens next.
I still think drawing and quartering Sam sounds like the best idea. Who's with me? Anyone?
Guys, can we not be hasty here? I agree with Angela. Whatever we do, we should do it as a group.
But I didn't...
Anyway, we don't need to decide right this minute, do we?
We have to decide before tonight. We're scheduled to go back there.
Yeah.
Why don't we meet back here at noon? We can make a decision then.
Why not? I have nothing better to do with my time.
See ya.
Seriously, these guys has nothing else to do. Oh my god. Well, let's go back in. Second floor. That bucket is going to be important. Oh, I'll also have to look into 102.
I'm out. I'm not contributing any more to your tuition today, sir.
Your luck was just turning.
Forget it. I'll be late for class.
Ooh. Student party on Friday night. Oh, let's go
I
talk
don't
to...
need to talk to him right now.
How can you know?
The lock bolt is controlled by the knob. I think if it's set correctly, the door won't lock when you close it. That's the bolt of the lock.
Looks like we're going to be doing some magic with this door.
Charles, it's me, Sam. Or not.
Okay. Another one of these, huh? I guess we don't need to talk to him either.
The entire works of Josephus in Greek. Old issues of medical journals. I don't need to talk to him right now.
Yep.
It's a fuse box. You there, Harv? He's not there.
Wonder what gave that away. Well, seems like there's not much left to do here. Let's go back to the magic shop, see if we can do something fun there. Which means I can just go this way. Oxford. Corn market, I think. Well, the flower salesman's gone. Or saleswoman. Still on the impression that this does not fit properly, but...
Good day, Miss Everett.
Hi.
Anything?
I need to talk to you about something.
Be my guest.
I need to talk to you about something that's going on with my employer, Dr. Stiles.
Yes?
He's running an experiment in the basement of Dret Hill House. There are 6 students, and he has us visualize exercising. It seemed harmless, but then things started getting weird. And I couldn't find any traces of dye at the pool, not even in the filters. But I'm not really worried about the pool. It's the track that's the real challenge.
Yes. Being a puzzle man, I find it most intriguing.
Oh, but it's not a puzzle. I know exactly what's going on. This is someone's grand game. Someone trying to get into the Daedalus Club. Obviously, there's a magician involved. The wind at the track and the shape in the pool were classic misdirects, distracting the witnesses while the lines were painted and the pool was dyed.
Naturally. One would think that.
Unfortunately, Stiles is the perfect victim. He's a recluse, and his published articles make it clear that he's a chump for the supernatural. If I got a copy of his experiment plan, anyone could have gotten it. Someone is using it to plot these stunts.
If it is a game, it's an original one. Brilliant, in fact.
Yes, I guess it is brilliant. Brilliant and awful. Do you know of anyone...
I could make it louder. It's a little bit better.
who might be designing a grand game right now? Maybe someone with ties to Oxford?
See if I can
My dear, the
boost it
club
up a
has
bit here
members
too.
from all over the world and thousands of regular customers. There's always someone running a game. Indeed. A solution occurs to me. You yourself are running the game, and telling me is your way of alerting the Daedalus Club.
It's not my game!
Pity. I liked that solution.
But don't you see? People could get hurt. Dr. Stiles for one, but also students. The people who witnessed these events have been terrified.
Oh, but being terrified can be thrilling. It gives one something to talk about in old age. In any case, it doesn't sound like any serious harm has been done. Not yet, anyway. But If it truly isn't your game, then I'd suggest you look at the other students in the experiment. You know what they say. There's always a plant in the house.
Of course, you're right. One of them has to be in on it. Thank you.
What does that have to do with plants, though? So does this thing do something now, or?
That did it.
Nice. Corailer swole. Just burling in the slightly toves or the sea railer swole. It all began with the Cheshire Chats at Alice Little's pose. Dodo Dodgson cracked his gig. Cream screamed off at their shade. Dog on fire ate their necks. Down necks as long as Christine Max. Find Alice, she's close to nod. Follow well her Zage. They find rabbit if you knack and enter the name of the mage. I think this is gonna have to do something with that Alice shop that we couldn't get into. See if we need to buy more supplies while we're here. Okay. Maybe leave by maybe pay on the way out, so we should be fine.
I need to pay for some items. There you go.
Your patronage is appreciated. Good day.
Bye.
Nice. Okay.
Smile for the camera, Samantha.
Hi.
I knew you were a magician.
I was just window shopping.
Yeah, right. They have some great stuff in there. I got some fake vomit for a film scene last week.
Lucky you. What are you doing here anyway? Were you following me?
In your fantasies, your hot, fevered, sign-me-up fantasies. When do we start?
Forget it, Kinderman. And you didn't answer the question.
I was just shooting some B-roll, but excuse me for breathing. My mother never did, but that doesn't mean you can't. Hey, check out those eyebrows. Classic.
Well, let's go to Quen and see if you can find that shop. Yeah, it is Bulldog. What the hell?
This new riddle sounds like it's about Alice in Wonderland. Maybe I'd better check this out.
Well, there's that cat. Correct, is it? Oh.
It's the Sea Railer Swole riddle.
Let's put that away.
There are subtle letters on those teeth. Maybe they act like a combination lock. But what's the code? It's the sea.
Well, let's talk a bit. Maybe we'll find something.
perfect face whose smile to own.
Indeed.
They've got pretty cool stuff in here, but I've learned to travel light. Maybe someday I'll have a place to put things. This rabbit mask is whack.
Is that what the cool kids say nowadays? Whack.
A street map of London. I'd really like to have one of those. I'd like to get this map, please.
It's £5. Thank you.
Dodo birds. I remember them from Alice in Wonderland, but I don't know what they have to do with Oxford.
Well, the riddle said something about that.
The card says, Alice's long neck in the Wonderland story was inspired by the fire dogs in Christchurch Hall.
So what did it say?
The card says,
Fire dogs.
Alice's long neck in the Wonderland story was inspired by the fire dogs in Christchurch Hall.
I guess we go to Christchurch Hall in a bit.
Hi, I was wondering if you can tell me about some of the locations around Oxford that were used in Alice in Wonderland.
Sorry, I only work here. I'm not an expert. There are postcards on the postcard rack for some of the locations.
Okay, thanks.
Are you really that stupid?
Not a lot of help there.
Alright, let's go to Christchurch Hall and go look at the fire dogs, whatever that might be.
The dining room is closed right now.
Oh, good grief. How far in are we with the riddle? Okay, so the water thing's done. We're nowhere near finishing that one, though. Angela Mulholland and Christchurch Tom Quad. No. I thought that was a dude. Even though there was no dude. It was a ghost. You could talk to the ghost. Anyway. Angela Mulholland.
Hi, Angela.
Sam,
Oh, it's you.
you know about this place too?
Oh yeah, it's a great place.
Isn't it wonderful? I come here all the time.
Someone showed me a trick the other day that was really amazing. Do you know any magic?
What do you mean?
Card
Satanic
tricks, cup
rituals.
Tricks, illusions, things like that?
Oh no, that's silly.
Excuse me?
I like real magic. Like Midsummer Night's Dream. You must know that one if you're in the lit department.
Sure. Shakespeare's cool, but I prefer Victorian lit. Anyway, Angela, that's just fiction.
It's funny. I was in the lit department before I transferred to nursing. I asked some of my old professors about you, but they've never heard of you.
Well, you know, I'm still new here, and I've been keeping a low profile. I sit in the back.
Guess that explains it.
Smooth.
Why do you like this church so much?
It's the fairy chapel.
Fairies? Not exactly Church of England, are they?
She's right there.
That's an angel, isn't it?
No, it's a fairy.
Okay. When I first told you about the experiment, you seemed to know Dr. Stiles.
Everyone knows him.
But most people have heard those stupid rumors. You didn't seem afraid.
Oh no, I've never thought that way about Dr. Stiles. I saw him walking down the street once, and I thought he looked so sad and so handsome. I asked someone who he was, and they said, "That's Dr. Stiles, the famous neurobiologist."
This was before the accident?
No, it was after.
And that's all you knew about him?
I just knew the rumors couldn't be true.
Huh.
I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
What are you making?
I'm copying the window.
Hey, that's good. Very intricate cuts. Where'd you learn to do that?
The people on my island have always made paper figures. My father taught me.
That island of yours sounds like a happening place. You're lucky.
Would you like to have it?
God, Angela, you put so much work into it.
It relaxes me. And I have lots of them.
Are you sure? Thank you. I mean, people don't give me stuff as a rule, so
Sam,
thanks.
are you working for Dr. Styles? Harvey says that you are.
Yeah, I'm staying at Dread Hill.
At the house? That's a bad idea, Sam.
Why?
Oh, people will talk.
I don't care. I'm his assistant, that's all.
But how did you get that job?
He requested someone, and the Student Employment Office sent me over. It's not a big deal, Angela.
I know, It's risky, I mean, with Dr. Styles' reputation and everything. I hope it works out for you.
Thanks.
Sam, do you mind if I have some alone time? I need to think about an assignment.
Sure. Sorry to interrupt. I'll see you back at the quad later.
Okay, I'll see you there.
What do you make?
I'm copying. Hey, the people up there.
Seriously?
I got it. Relax.
Are you
Now I have 2 of them.
Sam, are you what?
Yeah.
At that. Why? Oh,
I don't.
how did
He request?
I know.
Thanks.
Sam.
Sure.
Okay, I'll see.
Okay, angel window. Let's have a look at that thing. But that's going to do it for this episode. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.